Hello and welcome to Social Wednesday with Evolutz. This is our 28th episode and today's guest is Marti Katsiaras. Marti has been in the security industry for over 20 years. In her current role with ADP's global security organization, Marti is part of the global public safety and crisis management team, specializing in threat intelligence and predictive analysis. Marti is PSP certified and an active member of isASIS International, having been chair of the isASIS Toronto chapter for past 2 years, and recently being elected as a member of the first ever isASIS North American Board of Directors. So thanks again, Marti, for being here.
Thank you. My pleasure, Susanna. Looking forward to this.
Yay.
Let's go.
So Social Wednesday is a series where guests play a game of 12 questions and have less than 10 seconds to answer. So Marti has not seen the questions before and this is not rehearsed. So are you ready?
I am. I'm ready to go.
Perfect. Question 1.
Uh-oh.
Are you a cat or dog person?
Oh, dog person.
You see?
Cats, they're almost like evil or something. I don't know.
Question 2. What is your favorite holiday?
Easter. You know what? Greek Orthodox, we love Easter. It's such a huge fanfare. A lot of traditions leading up to it. I don't know. I just love it. Yeah. It's a fantastic time of year, and yeah, Easter by far. All
right. Question 3. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, Susanna, 10 seconds. You know what? I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not, but you know, as long as I'm doing what I love to do and I'm making a difference in the world, I'm doing something good, that's where I want to see myself in 5 years, in 10 years, in 5 months, in 50 years. Mm-hmm. I can't say I have the ideal job because as long as I'm doing what I love, it is the ideal job for the moment. So that's not really answering your question, but that's the best answer I can give you because it's my truth.
Well, you know, like even with COVID and everything, I think we've all slowed down with the 5-year plan because we're on year 2 and going into year 3 of COVID.
Exactly.
Like all of my plans that I've had to travel the world, for instance.
Right?
It's gone.
Yeah, because you and I are both travelers and...
Right? Yeah, so this is like my prime time, mid-20s, and I'm stuck at home. No.
Yeah, me too. No, mid-20s, I tell you.
All right, question 4. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, flight. 100%. I don't have to sit next to anyone on a plane, especially now with COVID germs, and I can go anywhere. And just being alone, flying, and that solitude and that beauty everywhere around you, 360, and flight, 100%.
Okay, that was easy. It's like you've thought about it, you know?
Yeah, because everyone, as a kid, like what superpower do you ever want? That and being invincible. I wouldn't mind being invincible so I can get into some people's conversations. Just say, what are you truly thinking? But flight supersedes it, 100%.
I'm so happy you're confident about that. Like, all right. Question 5. What piece of advice can you give me for next year?
Keep doing what you're doing because you're doing phenomenal things, Susanna. And I've told you this so many times. I am so proud of you because, I mean, we've known each other for a short time, relatively speaking. It's only 3 years, right? But just the way I've seen you progress and get into this industry, you're not like just walking in. You're kicking down doors and punching out things and you're such an inspiration to so many people, including myself. I am proud of you. I think I will always be proud of you. You make a difference, and that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Am I making you cry again? People, when I make Susanna cry, it's for a good thing, not a bad thing. People are going to get a bad impression of me now.
You're like, what is she doing? What happened?
Just make Susanna cry all the time.
Well, thank you. You know, like, it's been 3 years, but it feels much long. I think it's been, we're going on year 4. So we met in...
It was 2018, right? GSX 2018, yeah.
Yeah.
Back at you.
Evharisto.
Parakalo.
Okay. Question 6. Your favorite quote?
To thine own self be true. There's a lot of good quotes. I'm a quotes person. I actually have a little book where I write quotes that are profound to me, have touched me, have captured something in me. And that quote, I totally, it means the most to me, because if we're not true to ourselves, we have no purpose, we have no mission in life, and we're not going anywhere. You have to start with who you are, be true to yourself, believe in yourself, and then everything else falls into place. So that to me is the most important quote. Absolutely. Shakespeare.
Yes. I learned English through Shakespeare, so...
Really?
Yeah.
I love Shakespeare. Most people don't.
I know, but I love him.
Oh, favorite?
12th Night.
Okay. Hamlet.
Hamlet, okay, yeah. I like, so in grade 10, I was made fun, so in grade 10, 2010 was when I started to learn English, and I would be like Macbeth, because like, how else it's spelled Macbeth?
Yes.
Yeah, well.
I still have a Greek accent that my friends make fun of me for, and certain words are like, yeah, so whatever. So I get it. I get it.
I was like, what? I'm saying it properly, like grammatically.
Macbeth, yes, like Toronto.
Exactly, Toronto.
Not Toronto.
Toronto. Okay.
And I live here. It's Toronto.
Or Niagara Falls. Or
I'll do this stuff when I've just taken a sip.
Or asparagus.
Asparagus, yeah.
Right? So, sorry guys, but like, we're speaking real English.
Talk to my friends, they have a list of stuff I say.
Yeah. Mine too. They're like, oh, here we go again. But it actually leads me to the 7th question, which is, how many languages do you speak?
2 fluently. A little bit of French only. I used to speak more French because I was born in Montreal. I left at a very young age, but I did take French every single year because here in Canada we have that, you know, up until grade 10, and then it's optional. I took it all the way through. I was really good at French, but lack of use, right? You don't use it, you lose it. So, you know, I've taken some courses after school just to keep on top of it. But again, if I don't use it, but once I'm immersed in it, it comes back really easy. And when I hear people talking French, I can easily know what they're saying, right? It's just getting it back. So I say 2.5.
2.5.
Actually, if you count Pig Latin, 3.5. Fluent Pig Latin too. Again, being Montreal based.
I was like, as I remember I told you, the only Greek that I know was from like when I was a flight attendant. Kyrie,
right.
Kyrie, paragalo katiste.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit. Thank you.
Yeah. I like, but it's like, ladies and gentlemen, we're currently experiencing some turbulence. Please take a seat, fasten your seatbelt, and the lavatories. Mesdames, messieurs, s'il te plaît, assisez-vous, en expérience de turbulence, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, these people are not listening to me.
Greeks don't listen. Greeks don't listen.
Okay, question 8. Worst advice you ever received?
Just accept it.
Oh, yeah.
Marty doesn't accept things.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. No. If it's not supposed to be happening or if it's not right, I'm not just going to accept it.
Yeah.
No. And I've heard that a few times, especially early in my career. No, not. Mm-mm.
No, I think we're the same that way. It's just how it is, Susanna. No.
Now you're also challenging me besides pissing me
I know.
off. And I just said something bad on air. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, question 9. If you could change one thing about the security industry, what would you change?
Oh. You know what? It's made a lot of progress since I've joined it.
Mm-hmm.
It's become more open. You know, way back in the day, it was the typical old boys club. It's not anymore. You see it. You see the amount of women. You see the amount of young people coming in. It's adapting with the times, and I have to salute that, because it's looking at the diversity aspect. It's trying to make amends, you know, with doing the right thing. Yeah, I can't say I want to change anything specifically at this point, because I think it's in a good spot.
Yeah. Question 10.
We're on 10?
I know. Do you remember how we met? How have things changed since then?
I remember how we met at GSX back in 2018. It was 2018.
Yes.
How have things changed? Between you and I?
Yeah.
If anything, we've gotten closer. You know, it was, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I think Ken Close introduced us, if I remember. Shout out to Ken. Hey, Ken. But yeah, it was such a easy evolvement. I mean, there was no workout. It was just, we connected. And right away, I think you were the first to say, I'm your mini me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. You know, we have a lot of similar interests and likes, and you're
Personalities.
Yes, our personalities. We love the limelight. We're good people, and I'm glad to know you. I'm glad to be part of your life, and like I said, I'm very proud of you.
I'm proud of you too, honey.
Thank you.
Wow, people are gonna watch this and be like, what happened? This is normal, guys.
This is normal.
Yes. Okay, question 11. In what profession did you imagine yourself as a kid?
Police officer.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? You know how you ask kids at different ages or grades what you want to be, and they change every year? Ask anyone in my family. Every single time I was asked, it was always a police officer. Police officer. Police officer. Yeah.
All right, last question.
Oh my gosh.
What are you looking forward to the most in 2022?
Travel. Travel. Hug the people I haven't seen during the pandemic. Yes, hug you. Hug, yeah, I'm a hugger. I'm a touchy-feely, you know, I'm Greek, for God's sakes. We don't just say, hi, how are you? We hug, we kiss. Yes, 2 cheeks, not just one, so it doesn't feel left out. And travel. I'm a traveler. I like seeing the world, and I haven't been able to do that. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for playing. What did you think of the game and questions?
You know what? It was pretty cool. I mean, I'm not the one to get nervous at all. I was, you know, like I said, I wanted to do everything within the 10 seconds, but you burst my balloon there when you told me Tim had already accomplished that. Tim McCrate. Just kidding. Love you, Tim. No, I was excited about doing it. Thank you for the opportunity. It was fun.
Yay.
And I look forward to what you have in store for next year with, you know,
But before we do end the episode, please tell us more about ASIS International and how it can benefit those starting off in the security industry.
Yeah, so ASIS, I think, is the premier organization for our field, for the security, corporate security industry, the security profession. So if you're just coming into it, if you're switching into it, I highly recommend you join ASIS. It's a great organization to be a part of. First of all, it caters to so many silos, and like I mentioned, I come from so many different parts of the security, from loss prevention to fraud. There's, financial sector. There's so many communities, and you can choose the one that you're in, the one that you have interest in, the one you want to learn more about, and you can become a member of that. There's people in there that you can reach out to for advice. If you're stuck on something, you can go in there and ask a question, and people that are experts in that field can help answer it for you. There's useful white papers that they put out regularly, webinars that are, again, very informative and helpful. And last but not least is the networking opportunities. You have the opportunity to meet and connect with people in your field, not just locally, globally. And what great way to interact, get ideas, share ideas, see how different parts of the world are doing things. So it's a fantastic, and not to mention the board certifications. A lot of the job descriptions, if you look at them, they're still asking for one of these board certifications, whether it's a CPP, PSP, PCI, and even the new APP. So great organization to be part of. I am proud to be a part of it, and I urge anyone that's getting into this industry to do the same.
It is life-changing. It did change my life with all of the opportunities, especially for YPs. It's like a family. I have an ASIS family that I call my own.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this concludes episode 28 of Social Wednesday with Evolutz. Stay tuned for our next. Actually, we're not going to have a next episode. I know. So
that's for last.
I know. Yes. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next year.
See you next year. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So this is it. You're my last guest.
Wow. Well, thank you. Best for last is what I say.
All right. Thank you, everyone.